Welcome to Pro Upcast News, where we bring you daily industry updates. Today is Tuesday, December 15th, and you're watching the Afternoon Update with Sarah Fletcher. Today's news is sponsored by Sunderland Group, your success, our tradition. For more information, visit www.sunderlandgroup.com. Now for today's headlines. The price per barrel for oil this morning held steady after having dropped for 9 consecutive days, the longest streak in 8 years. In fact, the cost of light sweet crude for January delivery this morning climbed 6 cents to a figure of $69.57 a barrel on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Finally, this means that the cost of the commodity dropped more than $8 so far this month, the biggest dip since July 2001. In economic news, consumer sentiment seems to be improving with the start of the holiday season. In fact, retail sales jumped 1.3% last month, significant news seeing as consumer spending accounts for 70% of the U.S. economy. The Reuters and University of Michigan surveys of consumers said its preliminary index of sentiment for December rose to 73.4, a figure that falls just short of last year's high. The rate for December is compared to a reading of 68.5 according to estimates from economists and November's figure of 67.4. In regulatory news, Wells Fargo plans to repay the $25 billion it received as part of the Troubled Asset Relief Program, or TARP. This makes Wells Fargo the last of the first 9 financial institutions who were granted assistance to return funds to the government. According to the bank's president and CEO, quote, TARP stabilized our country's financial system when confidence in financial markets around the world was being tested unlike any other period in history. Its success also generated financial returns for taxpayers, including $1.4 billion in dividends paid to the U.S. Treasury by Wells Fargo. We're now ready to fully repay TARP in a way that serves the interests of the U.S. taxpayer, as well as our customers, team members, and investors, unquote. I'm Sarah Fletcher, and thanks for watching Pro Upcast News. For more in-depth news and features, visit